3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that elderly. 3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129.
Once you pass 115 years old, your payments actually get cut off. We also looked at previous reports from the Office of the Inspector General. Now, their whole job is to figure out wasting abroad in the Social Security Administration, and there was a few interesting things. One is a report from 2023. They said there are around 44,000 people above the age of 100 who were receiving payments.
Headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud.
No evidence for this. The best insight we have is this DOGE website, and they have like a thing called Wall of Receipts, where they're itemizing all of these contracts they say they're cutting. Now, that itemization, it's less than $9 billion, so certainly not hundreds of billions. And even within that $9 billion, there are numerous errors. So the I-Unit here at CBS and the Confirm team actually dug into this. And we found that, for example, some contracts were counted multiple times, or they were citing incorrect figures. So we know that within that there are numerous errors. So there's no evidence so far that we have seen that they have actually identified hundreds of thousands of dollars or billions of dollars worth of fraud.
The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others, but others could use it. But it was built at tremendous cost of American blood and treasure. 38,000 workers died building the Panama Canal.
Now, we dug through those historical records last night. We found that on record, around 5,600 workers died during that American era. But they weren't all American. Around 350 of them were American, but a lot of them were from the West Indies. So even if you count up the French era and the American era, it doesn't add up to 38,000, and they certainly weren't all Americans.